What up, guys? Kevin here. Now, if you remember the CMA, they did a beautiful thing. They went, dude, we don't know what the F we're talking about here, what we're doing here with this Xbox and Activision Blizzard deal. We're going to turn it to you, the people. And they did just that. And we got results. So this is from Jez Gordon. The UK CMA polled British consumers about Activision plus Xbox Microsoft deal. 75% of respondents approve and say the deal should go ahead. And I think that's 2,100 respondents. They had to throw away 500 because most of them were abusive fanboy dickheads or not from UK. And I think that's a pretty good number. 75% wants it to go through. And then they have actual companies writing letters saying this deal should go through as well, too. So, you know what it reminds me of? You know when a friend, because you remember the CMA, we just kept hearing about Jim Ryan, flying out to Brussels and talking shit about this deal, don't want it to go through. And then the CMA went, yeah, we don't want this deal to go through either. Yeah, what he said. Because they don't know anything about video games. And then they got caught with their pants down and their tiny peepees out. And everyone doing the small finger sign. It's so small. So they got embarrassed and they turned to the people like, hey, what do you guys think about the deal? And 75% says yes, it should go through. And some of the cases made like, hey, we can still buy the games and we get it on subscription. So that's great for the consumers. And the beautiful one that they brought up, I'm so glad they brought this up because I keep hearing, it's not the same. Final Fantasy is not the same. But they brought up Sony gets third-party exclusives or timed exclusives like Final Fantasy and Silent Hill. That hurts Xbox. That is absolutely factual. And shout out to Dustin Furman because on Sacred Symbols, somebody I put as an extreme Sony fanboy, or at least playing to that audience because he's doing a PlayStation podcast, but he calls it a death by 1,000 cuts. What Sony does to Microsoft. It's just a little exclusive here, exclusive there, exclusive there, exclusive there, and it just all builds up. And that's what I've been saying about, Final Fantasy is exclusive to PlayStation and not Xbox. That hurts. Why am I mocking myself? Oh, well, it's okay to mock myself. But yeah, and I'm somebody that wants to play Final Fantasy over Call of Duty. So to me as a gamer, it's definitely more one-sided towards Final Fantasy as exclusive than Call of Duty. I don't care about Call of Duty. But shout out to the CMA figuring that out. They also say that it will innovate. They'll get Sony to innovate and not just sit on their ass and rely on Call of Duty. I don't think that's a weak argument. I think that's kind of a fanboy, even on PlayStation fanboy talking point. Like, yeah, let them have it. And then Sony can make their own Call of Duty and be awesome because they're Sony. But I don't know what this means, but it just looks like the CMA got told a bunch of shit from Jim Ryan and went, yeah, fuck Xbox. And now they are embarrassed because they realize, all the shit that Sony said Xbox is going to do, Sony's already doing it. So I bet you they're pissed off at Sony. I bet so. I wouldn't be surprised if they go, hold up. After this deal's through, they're going to look at Sony and their dealings and everything and go, wait a minute. You guys are pulling some bullshit over here. But yeah, I don't know what this means, but I can at least say while the FTC is just, they don't want it to go through, so they're just looking to block it. At least the CMA, they have some integrity. They have some honesty. It looks like they're looking out for the actual consumers and not just because, we don't like Xbox, fuck off. Even though they are the ones that says, protect my PlayStation. This game needs to come to PlayStation. That may just be it. Maybe they just want to make sure Call of Duty comes to PlayStation, which Xbox said over and over and over again. But hopefully I don't know. I hope this just drags on and on. We get more dirt from both sides because I really don't care where these games end up. But that's it. I got to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Later.